When we think of ancient wonders, the pyramids or Stonehenge usually come to mind. Monuments built by advanced societies, standing as symbols of human achievement and ingenuity. These sites have fascinated historians and travelers for centuries, representing the dawn of civilization as we know it. But what if I told you that everything we thought we knew about the origins of civilization was wrong? What if the story of humanity's first great leap forward began not with the rise of cities or the invention of agriculture, but with something far more mysterious? Enter Gobekli Tepe, a mysterious site in Turkey that predates the pyramids by thousands of years. Hidden beneath layers of earth for millennia, its discovery stunned archaeologists and forced them to rethink the timeline of human progress. Built by nomadic hunter-gatherers, it's a massive temple complex that shouldn't exist, at least not according to the old timeline. The intricate carvings and towering pillars suggest a level of organization and spiritual purpose that was never thought possible for people living before the age of farming. This discovery flips the script. It suggests that the urge to gather for spiritual reasons may have sparked civilization, not farming. Instead of agriculture leading to religion, perhaps it was the other way around. Shared beliefs and rituals brought people together, inspiring them to build and create. Imagine a world with no cities, no farms, just scattered tribes coming together to build something monumental. These gatherings may have laid the foundation for everything that followed, from the first villages to the rise of empires. Gobekli Tepe stands as a testament to a forgotten chapter of our history, challenging everything we thought we knew. Its stones whisper stories of a time when belief, not bread, was the glue that bound people together. So buckle up, we're heading back over 10,000 years to uncover a secret that rewrote history, and to explore how one ancient site changed our understanding of what it means to be human. For years, local farmers in Turkey plowed fields on a hill called Gobekli Tepe, annoyed by the massive stones beneath their soil. Archaeologists first noticed the site in the 1960s, but dismissed it as a medieval cemetery. The truth was so far outside their expectations, they couldn't see what was right in front of them. Everything changed in 1994, when German archaeologist Klaus Schmidt revisited the site. Schmidt recognized the T-shaped pillars and faint carvings as something far older, evidence of Stone Age construction. He realized this wasn't a cemetery, but a man-made structure of immense antiquity. In that moment, Schmidt knew he'd found a discovery that would change archaeology forever. He dedicated his life to uncovering the secrets of Potbelly Hill. The adventure of Gobekli Tepe had finally begun. Sometimes history's greatest secrets are hidden in plain sight. Gobekli Tepe isn't a city or a village. It's a sprawling complex of massive stone circles atop a remote hill. Rising above the plains of southeastern Turkey, it stands as a silent witness to a forgotten era, shrouded in mystery and wonder. Unlike any other ancient site, Gobekli Tepe was built long before the invention of writing, pottery, or even agriculture. Each circle is made of towering T-shaped pillars, some weighing up to 20 tons, arranged with astonishing precision. The sheer size and weight of these stones raise questions about how prehistoric people, with only simple tools, managed to transport and erect them. Radiocarbon dating reveals the site is over 11,000 years old, older than Stonehenge or the pyramids. This means Gobekli Tepe was built at a time when humanity was still transitioning from hunter-gatherer bands to settled communities, rewriting our understanding of early civilization. These pillars are stylized human forms, arms and hands carved into their sides, but with no faces, anonymous guardians of a sacred space. Many are also decorated with reliefs of animals, symbols, and abstract motifs, hinting at a lost spiritual world. The enclosures were gathering places for rituals, with stone benches and low walls connecting the pillars. Here, people may have come together to celebrate, mourn, or seek guidance from the unseen forces they believed shaped their world. Most astonishing of all, the entire site was deliberately buried around 8000 BC, preserved as a time capsule. Layer upon layer of earth was piled over the stones, sealing them away for thousands of years. Why would its builders go to such lengths to hide their masterpiece? Was it an act of reverence, or a response to some unknown threat? That's one of Gobekli Tepe's greatest mysteries. The answers remain buried in the stones and soil, waiting for future generations to uncover. Its deliberate burial kept it hidden and perfectly preserved for millennia. Thanks to this, we can now glimpse a world that would otherwise have been lost forever. This is the world's oldest known temple, built by people we never thought could achieve such a feat. Gobekli Tepe challenges everything we thought we knew about the dawn of civilization, inviting us to imagine the beliefs, dreams, and ambitions of our distant ancestors. Gobekli Tepe shattered the old story of civilization. When archaeologists first uncovered its massive stone circles, they realized they were looking at something that simply shouldn't exist, at least not according to everything we thought we knew about human history. The accepted timeline said farming came first, then villages, then temples. The rise of agriculture was supposed to be the spark that led people to settle down, build homes, and eventually create places of worship. But here was a massive, complex temple built by hunter-gatherers. No farms, no permanent settlements, just wild animal bones and flint tools. The people who built Gobekli Tepe lived in small, mobile groups, yet somehow came together to create something monumental. The carvings on the pillars are stunning. Leopards, snakes, vultures. Rendered with skill and artistry no one expected from Stone Age people. Each animal seems to tell a story, hinting at beliefs and rituals lost to time. How did they organize the labor, quarry the stones, and create such art without agriculture or cities? The logistics alone are mind-boggling. Moving and shaping stones weighing several tons would be a challenge even today. Gobekli Tepe proves that early humans were capable of large-scale cooperation and abstract thought. It shows us that our ancestors could dream big, plan together, and achieve the seemingly impossible. It suggests that the drive to build something sacred may have inspired the innovations that led to civilization. Perhaps it was the desire to gather and worship that brought people together, not just the need to farm. The site's scale and artistry forced archaeologists to rethink everything about the ancient mind. Suddenly, the line between primitive and advanced became blurred. These weren't primitive people, they were visionaries. They imagined a world beyond mere survival and left behind a legacy that still inspires awe. Gobekli Tepe is a revolution in our understanding of what it means to be human. It challenges us to see our ancestors not as simple but as creative, spiritual, and deeply connected. Sometimes the past is far more sophisticated than we imagine. Gobekli Tepe reminds us that the roots of human ingenuity run deeper than we ever dreamed. So who built Gobekli Tepe? The answer remains a mystery. There are no written records, no marked graves, just clues left in stone and bone. Evidence points to a society of hunter-gatherers, living in the lush, fertile crescent, highly organized and resourceful. Building Gobekli Tepe required hundreds of people, skilled artisans, and strong leaders, perhaps a shaman or council of elders. It was likely a regional gathering place, a sacred site where different tribes came together for rituals and feasts. Massive quantities of animal bones suggest communal celebrations fueled the work. This wasn't just a construction project, it was a festival, a shared act of belief that united scattered groups. Gobekli Tepe was a revolutionary experiment in cooperation and culture. Why did they build Gobekli Tepe? Theories abound. Most agree it was a religious sanctuary, with the T-pillars representing gods or ancestors. The animal carvings, often dangerous creatures, may have symbolized power or spiritual guardians. Some believe it was a center for shamanistic rituals. Others see evidence of funerary practices, with vultures linked to death and the afterlife. Human bone fragments hint at unique mortuary rites, perhaps excarnation. There's even a theory that Gobekli Tepe was an astronomical observatory, aligned with stars like Sirius. The vulture stone may depict a cosmic event, adding another layer of mystery. Whether a temple, a tomb, or a star map, Gobekli Tepe was a place where the earthly and the cosmic met. Its true purpose remains one of archaeology's greatest puzzles. Despite decades of excavation, Gobekli Tepe guards its secrets. Who were its builders? What language did they speak? What stories did they tell? The faceless T-pillars suggest a society focused on ideas, not individuals. How did they organize such a massive project without agriculture or hierarchy? The logistics are staggering. Design, labor, food, and leadership all coordinated by a pre-agricultural society. And why did they bury the site so carefully after centuries of use? Was it abandonment, preservation, or a ritual farewell? With less than 5% excavated, the hill still hides countless secrets. Each new discovery could rewrite history yet again. Gobekli Tepe is a game-changer for our understanding of civilization. It shows that the urge for spirituality and community may have come before farming and cities. The people who built it were sophisticated, organized, and visionary, far from the primitive image of hunter-gatherers. They had a rich symbolic world and the ability to cooperate on a massive scale. Gobekli Tepe suggests that the true foundation of civilization is the power to unite around shared beliefs. This social technology may be humanity's greatest invention. The site reminds us that history is always open to surprise. There are still secrets buried beneath our feet, waiting to be found. The story of humanity is older and stranger than we ever imagined. Gobekli Tepe has opened a new chapter, and the old textbooks are out of date. The story of Gobekli Tepe is far from over. With most of the site still buried, the greatest discoveries may still lie ahead. Each excavation season brings new questions and new revelations. Gobekli Tepe isn't just about the past, it's about understanding who we are and how we came together. It's a mirror reflecting the deepest parts of the human spirit. The adventure that began in 1994 continues, inviting us all to stay curious and keep digging. The hill is waiting, its secrets still hidden beneath the stones. Our journey into the dawn of civilization has only just begun.